Good morning, and welcome to your daily Farm and Home Show, brought to you by the University of Kentucky Cooperative Extension Service. And now, here's your host.
Good morning, I'm Joanna, and welcome to your Farm and Home Show. We're going to talk about eating your vegetables this morning with Dr. Tim Woods. He's an Ag Economics Extension professor. Good morning.
Good morning, Joanna. How are you?
I'm great. Now, Tim, I want to talk a little bit today because I'm kind of alarmed by some of these numbers.
Yeah, so we just had a new report come out from the Center for Disease Control looking at nationally fruit and vegetable consumption. Crazy low numbers, but sadly even lower in the state of Kentucky. And just looking at some of these figures here, 8% of adults here in Kentucky eating their daily fruit recommendations, and only 6.3% eating their vegetable recommendations. Not a good report card.
No, and see, that's so alarming to me that people, because we have such an abundance of fresh fruits and vegetables available at our farmers markets and roadside stands, that it's not that we don't have the produce available, but there's a lot of other factors, I guess, going into why we don't get our vegetable and fruit consumption.
Yeah, that's true, and I don't have all the answers for that. I think a lot of it is just a lifestyle of convenience and on the move all the time, and not being intentional, I think, in terms of trying to eat healthy and think very intentionally about making sure we have fruits and vegetables as part of our regular diet.
And you know, fruits and vegetables, what we put into our body to fuel our body and keep our health good are some of those things. So if we're not meeting that, I mean, we're not even close to meeting it's less than 10%
right
on fruits and vegetables. You know, I would say that our overall health in the state of Kentucky probably suffers from that.
Yeah, and that's certainly the case. And I think what we need to be thinking about is, are there ways that we can encourage folks to think about ways to either explore new ways to try to get access to fruits and vegetables, spending more time out visiting your local farmers market, fresh produce that is truly ripened and just off the farm tastes better. It's going to help people to eat more. Mm-hmm. We see it certainly in the farm to school space. Kids love to eat the fresher, better tasting.
Oh, we see it with
products.
apples here.
Yeah.
You know, the apples come from Jackson's orchard, and they're like, oh my gosh, is this what an apple is supposed to taste like?
Exactly.
And they'll eat it all instead of some of those red apples going into the trash bins like they did a lot of times when I was in school. And so, you know, you mentioned convenience, and a lot of times people, we're in such, you know, we have such a lack of time, but there's some CSA programs even that now just deliver to your door. And so could you explain like that CSA concept?
Right, so the Community Supported Agriculture program is a different sort of a marketing approach that some farmers have used as a way to try to provide consumers what's available from the farm in season, typically a range of fruits and vegetables, the early spring products, asparagus and leafy greens, on into the fall products, and typically looking at a 22, 25, or even 30-week long program. Week after week, you're getting that box of produce. And we see folks, no big surprise, that participate in a program like that being much more successful in getting their fruit and vegetable intake. And really to the point where that program has been so successful, we're seeing employers that are looking for innovative ways to help encourage their employees through their health and wellness programs, bring the CSA program into a part of a benefit that they offer to employees. At the University of Kentucky up there in Lexington, for example, offering our employees up there a $200 voucher that they can apply toward any CSA that they want to there in the area. And the impact's fantastic, and especially on folks that are starting off maybe in a position of poorer health. As you can see from these numbers, that's a big proportion.
Majority of the population.
It is. So, I mean, we all need to be more intentional, I think, in terms of our diet and making sure we get those fruits and vegetables in.
Absolutely. Now, you mentioned there was some benefit or some impact, and so that's good to see. If people have questions about maybe how to incorporate that, do we have any resources? Or
Yes. So certainly can contact me. I'm part of leading a research team that's working with our UK Health and Wellness group to evaluate the impacts of those. We have a group of farmers, a Kentucky Farm Share Coalition. That's a group of farmers doing the CSA program for these organizations.
Right, so there's resources out
Absolutely.
there. All right, well, Tim, certainly appreciate the information, and eat your fruits and vegetables. Thanks for watching.
If you have questions about today's topic, please call the Warren County Extension Office at the number on your screen. Thanks for watching and have a great day.